even if I'm not finding someone who has the specific skills I'm looking for, it's a great way to find someone who knows someone with the specific skills I'm looking for, and they've probably done the vetting beforehand. So, hey, my name is Allison Seboldt. I'm a software engineer turned entrepreneur. Currently, I'm working on a few different projects. My main project is called Page Factory, and it's a tool to help people automate content creation for SEO. I got into this because I was trying to do SEO for one of my other projects and realized it's a real grind to get traffic from SEO. So, being a software engineer, I was looking for ways to automate that. And I stumbled upon a strategy called programmatic SEO, which is where you take data and apply it to templates to generate lots of landing pages. I ended up discovering that lots of other people want to use this strategy, but it's kind of hard to do so. So I built a tool to help them do it. My interesting fact about me that most people probably don't know about is that I used to compete in speech and debate in college and high school, and I was pretty good at it. I made the national final round in college 4 different times for 3 different events. That was persuasion, which is where you create a persuasive speech, after dinner speaking, which is supposed to be a funny speech, and then rhetorical criticism, which was kind of like a mini thesis, I guess you could say. You analyzed an event happening in the world and kind of discussed implications of that event. But yeah, I used to spend my Saturdays in college dressing up in a suit and traveling to other schools to do something that most people would consider their biggest fear. I'm a little rusty these days, but yeah, it was super fun. Some tools that are really important to my business right now are note-taking apps. I actually use multiple note-taking apps. I really like Evernote because that's a great place to just dump my thoughts into. I really like their text editor. It's very smooth. Another note-taking app I really like is Notion. Notion has a little bit more complex functionality. You can do stuff like enter tasks and put those tasks in a Kanban board. So it makes it super easy to keep track of where everything is at. Another tool that's really important to me right now is a tool called SAS Pegasus, and that is a software boilerplate for Django applications. This was super instrumental into me developing and launching my latest project, Page Factory, because it did a lot of heavy lifting for me. Things like authentication and subscriptions just come pre built in it, and it really helped me get a head start. Lastly, the other tools that I consider really instrumental right now would be hosting tools like Heroku and Netlify. Those are just make it so easy to launch stuff. So it just makes it faster to ship for me. My favorite places to find help or to find people to hire are honestly in my personal network. I do a pretty good job, I think, of building my personal network online through Twitter and then in real life through Meetup. I go to a lot of meetups and I also host a local meetup for entrepreneurs in my area. And this has worked really well to help me vet people beforehand and then just to find cool people to work with. And even if I'm not finding someone who has the specific skills I'm looking for, it's a great way to find someone who knows someone with the specific skills I'm looking for, and they've probably done the vetting beforehand. So just my personal network and building my personal network has done the most for me in terms of finding good people to hire. If you want to learn more about me and what I'm working on, you can find me on Twitter at Allison_Seboldt or on my personal blog, AllisonSeboldt.com. I do a lot of building in public, so I share things like revenue and stats for my projects, as well as new things I'm exploring or experimenting with. It's super fun. I do monthly retrospectives where I share all that stuff and then also reflect on what I think I need to change and how I can be better. So definitely check that out if you're into entrepreneurship. You can check out Page Factory at pagefactory.app.